Wait, let's say our pronouns real quick. I'm a he.
I'm a starfish. You and I are sick.
You walked into a lion's den.
You wouldn't know that it was human meat until they said to you, human carpaccio.
When I think about eating people, not only do I think about how they would taste, but I also like to think about their personality.
Walked into a lion's den.
Just call me my guy and we're good.
Yeah, call me my dude. That's it. You sound like the dumbest robot made.
I am the dumbest robot.
Thank you for listening to Splittin Hairs. On this podcast, you're gonna learn about yourself. I'm Ashlynn Salzano.
My name is Chris Metcalf.
We're all lizard people anyway. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hello. Hello, Drake. Hello, Drake. Hi, Drake. How are you, Drake? I'm talking to Drake. I'm on the phone with Drake. He's crying. I feel like Drake is the type of dude to cry on the phone to his friends.
He cries.
Yo, he cries.
That dude fucking... You know, people are like, yo, that when they're like, say someone, they're like, yo, they fuck. Like, he cries.
Yeah, like that guy fucks. That guy cries.
Yeah.
He cries himself to sleep. Cries himself to sleep.
I cry myself to sleep. Right? I feel like you could like put any words to his lyrics.
Drake could literally talk about his day in a song. Like, I wake up in the morning, moaning. People are like, oh, he gets me. I wake up in the morning too.
Yeah.
Like, Drake could do anything. Drake could do no wrong. Here you and I are, though, waiting for Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
To come. Well, it came out.
It's out. It's out, you guys. Mortal Kombat's out. Yeah, no, it's coming out tonight.
No, commit to the bit. Don't stop. Just because I disapprove.
You're like, let him do his thing, and then we'll get back into it.
It's just so funny because, like, you know, from my peripherals, I saw you, like, you were, like, into it. You were like, it's out, blah, blah, and then you saw me, like, just look down and go like this, and you were like, it's out. It's... You got so sad.
You know what it is? Because I want you to laugh. I'm like, I want them to laugh, but I also want to get you to crack too. So I always feel like I'm just like throwing spaghetti at the wall and seeing what sticks.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would call your comedy. Throwing spaghetti at the wall. But yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, this movie's coming out. We like made like it wasn't like a blood oath, though it should have been. We were like, you like looked at me and you're like, yo, you're not gonna watch this movie without me. Like, we're gonna watch this together, right?
That's not what I said.
And you gave me one pass. You were like, unless it's with your brother.
I said, Chris, let me tell you something. You better not watch this fucking... Because you watched a movie we were supposed to watch together, and you watched it without me. And so it was like a Netflix movie or something.
Okay, whatever. We're over it. Let's not pick open that scab.
Actually, I'm glad I brought this up.
Fuck.
It's why I've been spitting in your coffee every morning. No, but it was, you've done it to me before, so I was like, okay, I'm gonna tell Chris ahead of time because I think we had said like we'll watch it when it comes out, but we didn't set like a
we didn't make eye contact when it was
wasn't
set.
A blood oath.
Yeah.
We didn't take a knife and go pop 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 pop.
That's our blood oath. We shank each other. The fucking Sicilians all got shit on the Splitting Hairs initiation. They're pricking their finger, rubbing their fingers together over the fucking Sicilian flame.
I couldn't even do like a simple, like a witch where they just like slice their hands. Yeah. I was like...
You're with Kate, yeah. Meanwhile, you're just like, your inner fucking thug just came out. You're like, yeah, we get together and just a couple of ones in the rib. Fap, fap, fap.
Because I feel like if you and I did a blood oath and we like took out a knife and like was like, all right, do our palm. Like I feel like we'd both be like, this is kind of gay.
Yeah, this is super gay. Yeah. No. I don't want to do this. Yeah. Can we just do something else?
Like, I feel like you and I, that would be our blood oath.
Couple little shanks.
Yeah.
What would you use? What would it be?
An ice pick.
Wow, you knew. She's like knows your weapon of choice. Well, wait. Okay, this leads me to my fucking. We were talking about Mortal Kombat.
Yeah, that's why I said ice pick. Like,
so I was gonna ask you, what would your Mortal Kombat fucking like? Have you ever put thought into like what your Mortal Kombat Like if you could be a character, what would like maybe your power be or like a fatality?
See,
I could give you mine if you want me to start.
I'm sure you could. I'm sure.
I have ideas.
I'm sure you've been waiting for this your whole life. You see, like I would want it to be something like knifey and or like ice, like the elements of the earth, you know, like not just knives, like elements of the earth. I would like it to be that, but I know because of my hair, I know it would probably be my hair. You know what I mean? Like it'd be like it'd be like Scorpion's
right
thing. Like it's like get over here. Like my hair would be like get over here.
Yeah, but.
And that's boring. But think about it. If I was made a character and they like did me with this long hair, they'd be like, we got to use the long hair.
Right.
Because they've done that before.
But I think you could have your cake and eat it too. You know, I think like the hair could be like a cool thing where it like maybe like you have like a defense power. Like Nightwolf has that.
Like it blocks. Like my hair is
like
blocked.
or bounces whatever power they shoot at you. Like he has that where like if you shoot like an ice, it will bounce off you and then it uses your own power.
Okay, so
you.
I could still have an element of earth.
Right, like you could like be like whatever if you have knives or ice picks.
Mine would be
you could be like throwing ice picks or like have them in like
mine would be ice picks, just like frap, frap,
and you like keep them in your hair.
No, I think you're overdoing it.
I'm just spitballing. Sorry.
No. I don't like your creative ideas for my character, for my fictional character. I don't fucking like it. So then my hair will be my defense. I like that. Thank you for that. And then I'll have ice picks. And then because I have ice picks, I think my element will be like water, like sort of, you know.
Okay. Like what do you when you say element? What do you mean? Like it's incorporated into your power?
Yeah.
Interesting. I never considered that.
Oh, because you wouldn't. That's not your character.
Right. Yeah.
You're not that strong.
Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. I would like. I would be. Like I think I'd want to be something that's like a slop person. Like I'm like not like almost like
You give me Johnny Cash vibes all the time.
Johnny Cash. You mean John? Wait, are you talking about Johnny Cash, like the country singer?
Nope.
Oh, you mean Johnny Cage?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Johnny Cage.
Like movie star vibes.
Yeah.
Well, now I got this haircut.
Yeah.
Getting going in my head.
But I can see you being like, I'm a movie star, but I also do all my own stunts.
I do all my own.
Like
stunts.
if you were, like you would definitely be like, fuck that, I'm not a pussy.
Yeah.
I do my own stunts. But then you think you're.
But then I kill Goro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm with that. I can
give
be
me
down with
Johnny
that.
Cage.
And I get to hook up with fucking Sonya Blade. They hook up in the storyline.
Sometimes I want you to be better, and then you don't. And
because
then
I don't want to be Johnny Cage, and I'm trying to find the up points in it. Because
right.
I really don't want to be Johnny
a girl.
Cage.
Like it's not the fact that he's strong and he also is an actor and has a.
But he's like a douche, and I don't like his moves. I never play as Johnny Cage, only to do like the ball split thing. You know how he does.
Sorry.
We found one of your powers. Element, water. There you go. You spit fucking like ice cubes or something out of your mouth.
Yeah, but they have COVID.
Yeah. Yeah, you just spit, you just cough various pandemics at people.
Oh, okay. I thought you said I just gave you like COVID or something.
No, as your one of your potential powers.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah, I just but I get it though. I get that that's like my stereo. That's, you know, if you were casting me,
it's your aura.
It's clearly.
Oh yeah.
You know, I'm a movie star.
Or like just like the guy who packs up the weapons and stuff.
Yeah, I'm like what do they call them in wrestling? Like the guys there.
Paul Bearer.
Yeah, Paul Bearer. Yeah. Paul Bearer. Whatever. The heel. It's like you're like the heel. Like I'm like you meet me, but then I die early. You know, like I'm like one of those characters they introduced to die.
Yeah.
You know?
No, you don't die. The audience wants you to die, but you don't die.
Yeah. I'm there to annoy them the entire time, just like Johnny Cage does. So yeah, I guess I am.
Exactly.
Damn it. Well, if I was gonna just choose my own destiny, I'd want to be like a slop guy, like sort of like in the vein of like Reptile, but not Reptile. Like, do you ever see Swamp Thing?
No.
Swamp Thing was like a comic book and they made it into a movie. He was just kind of this guy. He's in one of the games that we played, the one on like the fighter games. He's like the swamp guy.
We played Mortal Kombat 11.
Yeah, maybe was he one of the downloaded characters?
I think so. I don't know. But you're saying like his mom was a human and his dad was a lizard and they fucked?
I
like,
didn't
like
get
that?
too deep into the backstory. I was thinking more powers and stuff, but that is a good potential.
Okay.
But yeah, it would be
Swamp
cool if
Thing?
I do want him to fight for Earthrealm. Yeah, Swamp Thing. There used to be a show, too, a cartoon. Or no, that's Toxic Avenger. But yeah, still, Swamp Thing's cooler.
This dude is hideous.
Yeah,
but I love that. Yeah.
But just because, like, when I say a slop guy, I don't want you to think he's like a blob.
Yeah,
like, I want,
he's big.
Like, he's like a big dude.
Okay, so what's his power?
There's like a goo. Well, like, so I want it to be like one of the powers that like stuns you. But like, you know how like
this guy doesn't look like he stuns.
Well, but it's my slop guy. I'm just saying he's got like.
Oh, he's gonna look like this.
In that sort of style. Like he'll be like a big dude, but like instead of vines, slop.
Okay.
You know,
and
like
what would
goo,
be
just like a weird goo.
What would be your
Kinda
element? Pink.
Like a pinkish goo. Yeah.
Okay.
But then, so like, I'll shoot like this fucking goo at you, but instead of like freezing you like Sub-Zero, like, you know, if you freeze someone in the air in the game, they stay in the air. This, because of my goo, is heavy, like just pulls you down. So like, no matter what, if I get you in the air,
so what, you become like blubber or something?
It's just like maybe like stuck to them and they're just like, maybe it's bubble gum. That'd be cool. I didn't even think of that, but yeah.
You know, what's just funny to me is that you are
and then you go over
a
and do
man,
a fucking combo on them.
You're a man and you're like, I want my superpower to be to shoot out goo at people. And I'm like, you kind of already do that, buddy. It's kind of already your thing. But I'm just saying, like, you can't even leave that realm. You can't even leave that realm. Like,
but
you're
it's
like,
funny that my brain just went to bubblegum and yours is...
No, it didn't. But, like, if you look at it side by side...
Well, yes, it makes sense.
You're basically doing this, like... you didn't leave your realm. I'm not saying that's where my head went to. I'm just saying you were like, I'd be this, like ugly guy that shoots goo. I'm like, buddy, you are the ugly guy that shoots.
Yeah.
I'm fucking with you.
No, but it's true. But I will shoot goo. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
The comparison makes sense.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then my fatality would be that like, well, I mean, everyone's got a few, but my sweet one would be like, I fucking like put my fist, like I punch my fist like into your head, and then I like fill you up with goo, but then you like blow up, but then it starts like shoot your eyeballs out and like comes out of all your orifices, and then like you explode.
Yeah, that sounds great.
You know?
Yeah. Do you think we'd be friends or enemies
within the game?
Yeah.
In the storyline shit? I mean, just the profile of the characters sound pretty evil.
I'm not gonna lie. I was at first when I asked you that question, I was like, well, we won't be because I'm a hero, and I was like, you gave yourself villain vibes.
Ice picks.
Yeah,
it's like that's your main weapon.
And I was mad, that I couldn't have ice picks. And not only did I want ice picks, but I wanted to be in control of water so I can drown people as a finisher. Like,
oh yeah, what would your fatality be?
That would be it. I'd like send a body of water and just like swivel you in water till you drown. Simple things.
I thought you were gonna be like a sink pops up filled with water and I fucking hold your face in it until you're dead.
A toilet. I waterboard people.
Yeah.
Water fucking boredom.
Yeah, your fatality just ends up being like a 3-hour torture scene.
On behalf of everyone watching this episode, I want to thank you for getting a haircut.
Thank you, mother.
Yeah. Did you get a haircut because you're in the city again?
Yeah, I go to my boys Gino's Barberia. Yeah, they're fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you find them? Dudes are weird with barbers.
My brother went there or goes there, and they like gave me my first haircut that like I was like, oh, I like this.
Yeah.
And they're not like crazy expensive either, but they're like good.
Yeah. What's funny is when you walked in, I was gonna say your hair looks like Sean's.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like your haircut looks like Sean's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went for a different dude today.
Yeah.
I'm a little out of my element. I don't normally go this short.
Is it coming back to the city? That's why you're like, oh, I'm a different man.
No, I've just been looking at myself in the mirror and I'm like, you look terrible. I mean, I'm just like, I'm bloated, but maybe just at least get a haircut or something.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm bloated or something, but at least get a haircut. I wish women could do that. We're bloated for like years.
Well, it's like, what did I say to you today? I was like, you were like, oh, you got a haircut. I was like, well, it was that or working out. So
yeah,
I went with the haircut.
You're like either working out or haircut. Are you thinking of moving back to NYC anytime, bro?
I am. I'm actively, looking at apartments, like weaseling my way back in.
Yeah.
I've had my day job the entire time, but it was remote, so I was like floating in the wings.
You were a nomad.
Waiting. Yeah.
From Massachusetts to Long Island.
To Long Beach Island.
Yeah. A little spoiled nomad.
A little spoiled brat nomad, and then taking little pit stops in and out of New York. Yeah. But yeah, it's been like interesting, right? Like it's been like overwhelming, but fun. Like it's been fun, but then like weird things that are overwhelming, and I can't tell if it's me coming back to New York or if it's just COVID, like
the aftermath.
Just being used to being around people. Like I did kind of have the same feeling in Texas, so I guess maybe it's more like the COVID and less New York.
Yeah,
but it has been exciting to like be back. Like the thing that I didn't realize I missed so much was the people watching. Like I walked, like when I came to your place, I parked and I like took the subway up here, and I was like, that's a bit, 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 that's a bit. And at one point, the best one of the day was I was walking to the subway, and there's this couple, like college couple, white girl, Asian guy, and he's in like gym. He's like wearing like gym shorts and a hoodie, and she's in like sweatpants and a hoodie, and they're walking, and they're
what
having
a great couple.
Yeah, very meek. Quiet,
yeah, they just worked out together. Maybe.
Yeah. Usually it's the other way around. I feel like it's like usually like white guy, Asian chick in New York. I feel like you see a lot of that. No, you haven't noticed that?
I could care less.
Anyway.
I could care less. Like, but that's just the difference of you and I too, though. Like you pay attention to like little details like that. I just like live my day. Like,
you're
if
like,
I don't have to see anyone, great. Like if I could wear blinders while I'm walking and like it wouldn't affect my walking, I would put it on. Like I wish you could get COVID through the eyes so we could have eye masks so I don't have to see anybody.
We're all blind.
Yeah. It's a bird box. It came true.
Yeah.
But go ahead. So this couple.
So they're like, and I didn't think much of them until I noticed that they're doing like the public fighting when they're like, stop, I'm just wanting to, and then she's like, but I'm just, and he's like, and I'm like, ooh, okay, like, so I kind of, trailed him. I did a light,
What a weird peeping Tom.
Yeah.
It's like gossiping Tom.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm like kind of like behind him, and I can't hear anything, but like they're like going back and forth, and we stop at the crosswalk because whatever, the fucking light, and they're like, and at one point, whatever she said, he just goes, shut the fuck up, like louder, but in that like heavy, like he cranked it up, like fucking 11. He went nuts, and I was like, whoa, she shut the fuck up. She didn't say, she shut the fuck up. Now, I don't know what she said, but in my mind, I'm like, would he have said this 6 months or a year ago? I don't know. Because I didn't know the whole conversation. But that just was like fucking wild.
Yeah.
Wild.
Yeah.
Like, I was shocked. I don't think I've ever been with a woman who... I'd have never yelled at a woman like that, maybe like twice.
Did you feel like you should have said something?
Like
what do you feel as a man in that? But because a girl, you're just like, this fucking dude is weird. But men have like this weird thing, like you're supposed to do something about it.
Yeah, like there's this little guttural thing in me where I just want to be like, whoa, dude, like fucking chill. And like I did like look over to make sure that like
nothing was happening.
Yeah. Like, but. Yeah, so like a little bit, but obviously not enough to be like...
Right. It didn't go further than that. And it's like...
And he walked off and she stayed.
And there's this like little thing where you like gotta mind your business until it's like made your business. And it really wasn't made your business. Like I kind of get it. Yeah.
Like if he started like putting his hands on her and shit, I guess I would have been like, whoa, you know. Like,
yeah. You're like, whoa, let me hit her.
yeah. Come on, you're doing it wrong, bro. Come on.
Yeah, but those are the little things in New York that make New York worth it, right? Like every time I leave New York, like if I go anywhere other than New York, I'm like, I'm traveling. I'm like, yeah, get me the fuck out of here. Fuck this dirty place. It stinks, right? I get out of here. I'm like in a different place. I start acting brand new. I like say things like if I'm in a car and I'm going to the grocery store, I'll be like, look at this parking. Like we're fucking humans just parking in the grocery parking lot. Why don't we have this in New York? Like there's like washer and dryers in the house. I'm like, New York treats us like garbage. Why are we there? And then like a week into the vacation, I'm like, get me out of this fucking polite, boring, going to bed at 7 p.m. shithole. Get me out of here. It's like so funny because I think I'm like such a different person and I'm like, I'm not a city girl. And then I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Put me back in the chaos. Yeah. No, I totally feel that. I mean, yeah. I guess during COVID it's been different, but still, like it was like I forgot like how bored I was.
Yeah.
Like even just that ride coming back up here, I was just like, oh fuck, and it's not even full. It's not like people have left.
Right.
Know?
You're trying to figure out whether like COVID has changed the behavior of some people, or if like you have just been away from the city so long that you're like, is this what? Let me tell you, this is what the city is like. Remember everything that's happened to you. Like remember that story you told me that a homeless man jerked off in front of you.
Oh yeah, like and he had his like dick out, like playing with it at me, like coming at me, and I was like a scared lady with a purse. Because I didn't hear him, but like, you know when you could just feel someone behind you, and I like turned around and I bought like running shoes, and I was like, and started just swinging my bag and just like did like a fast walk off, like I saw a rat or something. You know?
Like get out of here! Wow. Put that away!
This guy, and then like the train came.
Like, you're like he didn't even buy me dinner.
Short, yeah. How dare you, sir? Yeah.
I am a gentleman.
I am a gentleman's man. Yeah. Just fucking lost.
But like, so think about that. Like, the seeing the couple that guy yell at her is not the worst. It's definitely not the worst thing we've ever heard.
No.
You know, in New York City, it's ruthless like that. You know, like people like be behind you walking and then be like, move, bitch, you walking too slow. Like I've seen that shit. Like I'm like, damn.
Well, I told you the one where I came down onto the train platform and there was a guy playing like this nice jazz music and it was good, but it was like soft and good. And then the fucking train that I wasn't getting on pulled up and all of a sudden I heard behind me, practice at home. Practice at home. Yeah. And this guy wearing a fucking Giants hat just leaning out the train, didn't even hear the music. He did, but he didn't even, it could have been any music. Yes. And he just was like, fuck that guy.
Yeah.
He shouldn't be doing that. And the thing's like, stand clear of the closing doors. And he's not moving. And the conductor, and he's like, practice at home. Like he like wouldn't stop saying it. And the conductor was like, get in the car, sir, and get off the train. And he was like I'm just saying.
I would have went up to him and been like, yell at home. Yeah. See, because that's what New York does. Like,
well, it's the dichotomy of those two things. Because like before he did that, I was having this like little like, you know, cliche fucking. I was like, oh, I'm back. Like the jazz, the trains, the people. Like it's great. And then all of a sudden, practice at home. And I'm like, what an asshole. But then I'm also like, I kind of like that guy too. Yeah,
but then he stops the train and you're like, all right, I'm not.
All right, now you're pissing me off.
Now you're pissing me off. Yeah.
Be slick about it.
Yeah.
Do it and then be out.
I've almost gotten robbed on the train. One time I was with my brothers and we were sitting like on this like 3-row right here, and this kid comes out of the, you know, when you could switch cars.
Yeah.
Cars. Yeah, cars. When you can switch cars, there's like this pathway and then the door opens and then you can step into the next car. He steps into the next car and he looks at us and we looked at him, and I got that vibe. Me and my brothers, we talk about it to this day. He looked at us, we looked at him. He knew it was gonna be a fight. He knew we were not letting it go. He just walked past us and stole the man's laptop sitting like right across from me.
He's like that good.
What do you mean?
Like, it was crazy that you guys like bulldogged him out of it. Like, he like wasn't you, and the three of you were like, not today, asshole. And he was like, all right. But then like you quickly after saw him be like, laptop swipe.
But it's so fast. It's not like.
But that's what I mean. So he's that good. Like.
Oh yeah. He literally closed the laptop. He closed it like boom, and then ran.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm thinking like art dealer like took it without the person knowing. Like sleight of hand. No, this dude's like.
Your robberies are so cute. They're just so pleasant.
So yours, it's like a grab and go, like a
like a snatch. Like a
okay,
snatch.
Okay.
And like it was just like it was just crazy. And like that's one of the. And me and my brothers were talking about it. And we all three felt it. Like I don't know if it's because I'm from New York. I don't know if I just like have a strong sense of like energy. I don't know. But he looked at us. We looked at him. And he just kept it pushing.
How fucking amped were you guys afterwards? We were like, yo, we would have fucked him up. I would have fucking done. Did you guys just go through a litany of things you would have done?
Yeah.
I would have had him up against the window, and you would have stabbed his eyes with your like.
I love when I get like angry and hyped. Because, like, I love being like, yeah, I would kick that bike into his mouth. Like, I love saying threats that are just impossible. You know what I mean? Like, I had to open the fucking doors and slammed his head in between. Like, I love that shit. I would have fucking opened the seat and slammed his head. Like, I love that shit.
Yeah.
I'd have threw him to the next car. Like,
yeah.
I love that shit.
It's like an aristocrats joke. It's just like, how insane can you get with, like, how you just, like, destroy them?
But it's also, like, you get angry and you kind of like lose logic, and then after you're done being angry, you're like, what the fuck am I talking about? What the fuck am I talking about?
Yeah, like you'll get like you start taking him too far, and then you're just like, and then I'm jerking him off, and he's loving it, and we're having a great time, and then I'll punch him in the face and call him the F word. Yeah,
and then he proposes, but I say no because the ring is stolen,
and then you come in with a chair. Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and even though those things happen, I still miss New York.
Yeah.
I still miss New York.
For sure.
It doesn't change. Like, I can go anywhere and I'm like, I'm always so hyped.
It's a great home base to have, but like I think maybe the thing to walk away from is like it's nice to get a taste of the rest of the world, but then like it's like the best, in my opinion, like the best place to have is like your home.
You know what it's like?
Base.
You know what it's like? It's like when you you dislike your parents. You're like, my parents are so stupid, blah, blah, and you meet someone else's parents and they're a fucking mess, and you're like, I guess my parents are pretty decent.
Yeah. Good with the bad. Good with the bad. Yeah.
It could have been worse. You know what I mean? That's what it's like being from New York.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I love it. There's things happening. I know you must feel like coming back for comedy and all of that. Like, I know a lot of things you must be missing. Like, I mean, like, through all of that, the thing I miss the most about New York is always the realness. It's like everything is real and everyone minds their business.
Your ego goes away real fast.
Yeah.
Any ego I had coming in here is gone.
Yeah, because even the best fall here. Like, that's the thing. Even the best fall here. What do you think you miss so much about New York?
Well, honestly, it's weird because it's the thing that I forget. It's like, I don't know if it's whatever, deep psychological or deep compartmentalized shit, but like, I think it's just mostly just the lifestyle of doing stand-up. Getting on shows, doing shows, working material out, being around other comics, like just being in that like headspace. Like I think like I forgot like that shit.
Yeah.
But to me, like I guess that's also it's become like a part of being in New York. Like they're synonymous right now for me. So
yeah.
But yeah, definitely like that.
Would you be living in New York if you didn't do stand-up?
I don't know.
Oh.
Because I don't know, because stand-up keeps me out of trouble. and I wonder if
you're a lost cause.
Yeah. I wonder, like, if I didn't have stand-up, like, what, like, if I would, I don't know. I feel like it's, like, a different trajectory. Like, I don't know what I would think or like, think of.
I would definitely live in a city. Like, in a big city like this. Like, if it's not New York, it's probably LA for me. Just warmer weather. Parking. You know what I mean? Washer, dryer. I'm simple. You know, I'm a simple girl. I just want to be treated like a human being.
I love how your simple is like New York or LA. Just because to so many people that's not simple. You know what I mean? Like it's such like a daunting thing for someone to go, as someone who's like, I mean, you've been there, but like I did like a year there and was just like, this is like a lot. Like, especially if you're trying to like work in the industry. And I feel like it's the same thing in New York. You hear so many stories like I moved to New York. I had like $5,000. I either, you know, had to figure it out, or I got this job. I didn't know anything. You know, you got like, there's people, it's just like, I'm a country kid. I'm from the suburbs, like, and not like New Jersey, like really like wherever, you know, it's like, I think you and I like take for granted, like how, especially you, like for someone who's like just never, like, for lack of a better term, fresh off the boat, you know, they're just like, fuck,
oh yeah,
what the fuck?
Everything
like,
everything that everybody loves about New York, I hate. Like I went to school on 33rd and Park, and that's by the Empire State Building, and I used to have to go because that 33rd and Park is the east side, and I live on the west side. So even when you take the train down, I got to take it all the way down, and I'm still on the west side. So I used to either have to walk to the east side or take a bus. So I would literally every day of my life going to high school walked past the Empire State Building. I don't have one picture with the Empire State Building in my life. You couldn't find one anywhere.
Have you ever been up it?
No, for what?
No, I'm just curious.
No,
Because
I know,
you said
but
pictures, but I was like, have you
like,
actually ever gone up it?
No, I'm pretty sure a lot of New Yorkers haven't. I've never even been to. I think I've been to the Statue of Liberty as a trip.
I feel like I count, if you're just standing in Financial District and you look at it, I count that as seeing Statue of Liberty. I mean,
No,
but like
I don't count that.
Going there and like
No,
going.
I don't count that.
I
mean going there though.
Yeah, I once was with a friend from out of town, and they really wanted to go to the top of the fucking like where the Twin Towers used to be. Mm-hmm. I forget what it's called, the Freedom Tower, where you can like see. And I was like really not like, they were like, oh, please come. And I was just like, fine, fuck it. Like, cause like to me, it's like the same thing. Like, I'm not going to go. I don't want to go.
Yeah.
But I was like, whatever. It's like near my job. I'll just fucking walk over. It's like an hour or two and we'll go do it. It was fucking sick. Only for the pure reason that I've never seen New York from that view.
Yeah.
Like you're like a bird. Like New York, it looked fake.
Yeah.
Like you're like, wow. Like you're just seeing Manhattan, and you're just seeing the boroughs, but like it looks like a map.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And you're like, wait, this isn't fucking Google. This is like, I would, if you're gonna do one touristy thing ever, I would recommend that to anybody, whether you're from New York or not. Just the view is like,
I guess I feel
nuts.
that when I come in through the airport, when you're on a plane and you get to see like Manhattan and all of that. And so I'm not disagreeing that it's not cool. I'm just like, to me, I'm like, okay, so you saw New York from up there.
That's literally how I was. Like literally, we're in the elevator, you know, and like, you know, what happened then was like a tragedy, but like you're going up and it's like all this like emotional shit on the walls, and I'm like, oh, now I gotta do all this, like, and then when I got up there, I was like, I take back everything I just fucking said. I don't know, me personally, I've never seen.
No, I get it.
Like that.
I get
crazy.
it. But you're also not from New York.
No.
So it's like that kind of thing always, like, it doesn't matter. You know what? It's like when we went to Cheggs, right? And I was like, oh, this is so cool. And like, this is so good. Like you see, like, even with the garage doors where I'm like, this is so cool. Like, can I close a garage door? Like, even like, it's like things like that. Like, I don't care. Like, and I know what you mean. Like, of course I could see myself going up there and being like, this is beautiful. But like, I don't know that I would be like, oh, you know, just because I'm from New York, I'm so full of it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I'm so full of it. I'm empty inside.
Now I just want to pay to take you up there just to see.
Of course, because he thinks he can
record
change
a podcast up there.
He thinks he can change my mind all the time,
Change
and I'm
one
like,
Ashlynn mind at a time.
and I'm like, dude.
No, I'm not. No, not even. I'm just like now. I'm just curious.
Yeah.
You know, but it doesn't matter.
No, it doesn't.
We'll go. We're going.
I'm not going.
We're just going.
If I'm there, he kidnapped me. That was against my will. Call the cops. Call them.
You will see the beauty of New York.
You will act like you don't fucking belong here.
You will have a new perspective on things.
Because I said so. But they're not new. They're mine. You will have my perspective. If you were an evil scientist, that'd be your objection in life. Everybody is going to think like me.
Yeah. Everyone will know the original sample from Redbone. Bootsy Collins. It's like I'm putting them against the
This is an original score that was made for the show.
Yeah. How cool is that?
Yeah.
I got everyone with the Clockwork Orange fucking things in their eyes.
Yeah. It's just a video of you, and then it has like the thing.
And it's like just me going. It's me just like jumping from thing to thing, just getting excited about random shit, like how I do here.
Oh, so the podcast.
Yeah.
That's basically what you're doing to
But it
people.
doesn't end.
No, it doesn't. It was just friendship would.
Right.
It's kind of cool. Kate and I were talking about like our friendship because like I think a lot of people think that we became friends through comedy. Like I think a lot of people that know us in comedy because it's like I don't think they know you worked at Coogan's because you got fired for stealing.
They forced me to quit. And I didn't steal anything except for the hearts and souls of those patrons. Especially
It's
the early morning drunks.
Funny because I every time when Kate and I were talking about it, I was like, yeah, and then she was like, it's crazy, like, so she was like, Chris quit, and I was like, no, he got fired.
You told that to everybody. Like I would when I would go there to the bar to like hang out after I was like fired, after they were dicks and I quit. I would like see people that be like, oh dude, I heard you got fired.
Oh, but I would do it. But this is the thing. I do it to people I know you're going to talk to.
Right.
Like, I only do it so that they could tell you.
Right.
Because I know you didn't get fired. I know you didn't get fired. But to me, like, the fact that you got fired from Coogan's, like, that kind of sentence sends you. And I love it. But we were talking about, like, how we met and shit like that. And it's kind of cool that we were bartending and then we just started doing comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, I was doing comedy before you, but everyone can tell that.
That is clear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, not to get sappy, but I mean, honestly, like you, for good or bad, you're like kind of like the catalyst. Like you were like a huge inspiration or like catalyst in me, like really like kind of like taking the leap into like getting into it.
Oh, no. Don't give me. No.
See?
Don't put that on record. No.
All
Because
recorded.
one day you'll be in trouble for something
Accounts
and they go
for 5 accounts of kidnapping, domestic violence, murder, arson. Yeah, you're connected to all of it now.
No, I'm not.
And it all started with his insane obsession with thinking he's going to be the biggest stand-up in the world. And I have all to Ashlynn to blame. I'm in
Hitler.
court.
So Hitler.
Ashlynn made yeah.
Again, we discover that Christopher Marie Metcalf
The
is
moon
Hitler.
is getting bigger, which I think means the Hitler's coming out a little more.
How about this? I'll Venmo you $5 every time you stay on topic. How about that? No, but yeah. What were we saying? Our relationship. Let's go down the drain.
Yeah, it's deteriorating.
No,
at this point.
I did introduce you to comedy. I did.
No,
Not
you
introduce
did.
you to comedy. That's stupid.
Well,
I helped you get into stand-up.
Yes,
because you were already doing other shit.
Yeah, I was doing all the improv and all the sketch, and you had at the time it was a weekly show.
I introduced you to comedy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a weekly show. It was Hump Day Comedy Night.
And you were basically like, you should do a set, and I was like, okay, I don't really have material. And you were like, well, fucking write some.
Well, you were like, the thing was we were talking, and I was like, because here's the thing. so someone came up to me and they were like, I don't know if you're gonna like the new guy. He's like a little know-it-all. And I was like, okay, all right, that's okay. I don't care. This is just a job. So they're like, and then they were like, I think he's a little gay. And I was like, okay, why do I care? I'm like, a know-it-all gay. Hello, it's me again. I'm like, am I looking into the mirror? So they're like, oh, I don't know, but he might be gay. And then I like found out you did improv, and I told the person, I'm like, oh, he's not gay. He just does improv. Because there is something about men that do improv that is just a little flamboyant, and that is perfectly fine. But there is something. So I was like, no, he does improv. And then we were talking about like improv and all that shit. And then what I would like the most though is that I would like just bust your chops all the time, and you didn't bust mine. Like, I don't know, like maybe you were just like, I don't know if we're close yet. Like you were more you were kind of more like towing the line at first. Like you weren't really saying anything, but I like be like boom, and then you'd be like ha 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 ha. Like you would just like I'd walk past you and say something, and then like you just cry, and I was like, oh yeah, this dude is gonna be my friend. Like anybody that could take like just like roast boom 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 and then just leave, just leave you in that thought. So cruel.
Yeah, it's like it's just. I mean, I've said this to you before. I don't know if I've said it on the show, but it's like I feel like there's nothing I can think of that could like offend me. Like I'm just like not like offendable. So when you're
white and straight and thin,
right, yeah,
and good looking and rich, and you know you're kind of top. You're kind of top of the leaderboard here. Yeah. but even if there is a sensitive subject, someone can bust your balls about it. You know?
Yeah. There's like nothing like it would have to like I would get more. The switch gets flipped if I see somebody doing something to somebody that I care about.
Yeah.
Like if I saw somebody being like I've been around people that were like, you know, saying fag in front of my brother, like, and like not like some offhanded, like in this like mean way. Mm-hmm. Like, and I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
Like, but if you're just gonna, if my brother wasn't there and they were just saying it to me, I'm like, yeah, I'll suck both your dicks. That's why I always do when people like get like that, when they say like mad homophobic shit. I'm like, get over here, I'll stroke your balls. Come here. Blows their minds. They don't want to touch you.
That's your Mortal Kombat character there. Curing homophobia with offering to suck your dick. That is Christopher's powers.
I learned that move when one time down at our beach house, we ride bikes everywhere. Like if you go to the bar, there's bikes, right? So we were riding bikes, and there's this kid on like this deck, and he was screaming at people biking by, and he was calling people gay. So, and I saw him doing it. So I'm like, all right, what am I going to say to this kid? I'm in like college or something, right?
Yeah.
And I'm with my brother, and my brother had been out at the time. And sure enough, he came and he's like, you're gay. And I was like, I fucked your dad. This kid's fucking head exploded. Like, he didn't know which way was up. I mean, he was like 12. You know what I mean? And he just like, he had never heard anything like that before.
Well, not even that he didn't hear. It's just like he didn't expect, like, you know, when you say you're gay, people are like offended right away, and it's just like fuck you, even if they are or they aren't. It's just like fuck you, you little piece of shit. But you're like, he's like, you're gay. You're like, yes, and I fucked your dad, the man you look up to, the man of the house. I pounded him. That's why, because he's like, what? He's like, you know, part of him is like, he knows my dad, like, you know, because you're young.
Yeah, he's like processing. He's like doing the math in his head, and he's like looking at his dad all weird and shit. Yeah. I like to think one of my friends from college was with us like when that happened, and he and I like talked about it, and like I would like to think that I taught him like an early lesson, like at the very least how to do funny comebacks when people say shit to you, if he can like get over the whole like me fucking his dad thing, or that like maybe he'll stop calling people gay.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he's going to try to fuck his dad. I don't know what you taught him.
Maybe he was down in South Carolina holding a torch. Maybe I created a monster.
Yeah, you never know. Maybe
he killed wait, did you say maybe he's killed his dad?
Yeah, I said maybe he's fucking his dad.
Oh, yeah. He murders his father.
Yeah, I was going to say maybe he's
you
Kyle.
Mom.
Maybe he's Kyle Rittenhouse. What's his name? Rittenhouse?
Yeah,
the guy with the fucking rifle, the 17-year-old.
Yeah.
You never know.
Who the police gave water to. What up, police?
Yeah. Great.
Hell yeah.
Next time, just give him the McDonald's. You know what I mean? Just take him to the drive-thru, get him a nice Dunkin'. You know, like just treat him better. Just stroke his dick while you're at it.
A little nicer.
Yeah.
Neighborhood watch.
Okay. Anyways, what were we talking about? Relationships.
Oh yeah, relationships. You just had your anniversary. And right? Did you have an anniversary? Oh, I thought it was you and Kate's anniversary. Oh.
Me and Kate aren't together anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. When did she pass?
Yeah. Because you know that's the only way it's gonna end.
I imagine when the unfortunate day that Kate passed away, I imagine her body like ascending, like just like it like floats into the sky like a beam.
Yeah, but you and I won't get to see that because we'd be dead by then.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We're
going. Yeah, we're going first, baby. Yeah. We're going first. Yeah, we just had our 5-year anniversary.
Congrats.
I don't know why people say that. I don't know why people congratulate me for that.
It's so funny. Like sometimes when you do that shit, like when you make those jokes, it's like so funny. But it's like, oh, this is the thing where you're just like, it's just like you're just like a old school. It's like my wife's a pain in my ass. Like you know what I mean? I can't think of the name of the sitcom that I have in mind. But he's like, I'm going to give you, like, the honeymooners. Yeah. To the moon, Kate, to the moon. Why do you congratulate me? Yeah, it's so funny.
But I don't get why people congratulate. I don't. Yeah, we just did our 5-year. It's really weird, right? Like, what's the longest relationship you've been in?
About like
2
5
days.
years. Yeah, 2 days. Yeah. 5-6 days.
Yeah. like
5 years.
But you were pretty young, right?
We were, yeah.
Because it's like, and I mean, it's still meant the same. I'm not even saying that, but it's like, I didn't see that coming for me. Like, I was like, oh, I'll be single. Maybe I'll get married, have a divorce. And I mean, still possible things for me. But, maybe I'll find love later, but it's like always career for me. And I just like didn't see it coming. And it's like one thing in my life that I feel like usually I have like a sense for things. Like usually I can tell like, yeah, me and this person are going to be good friends. Yeah. Like I can have I have like these feelings about people.
Yeah.
And like when Kate came along, I didn't.
You didn't have a feeling?
No.
Oh, and that's why. She's the
dead.
only one. Oh.
No, but it's just weird. It's like I don't know. I've heard things like the real love of your life you never see coming. Like you don't like it's blind.
No. I fully believe that. It's like it's when you're not looking for like that is when I feel like you find it.
Yeah.
It's like a showstopper.
Relationships are hard, and I know that's so cliche to say,
dude. Well, because they're founded on like no logic.
Yeah.
Like when you boil them down. Because like if you start doing the logic shit, we were like, oh, we like the same music. The sex is good.
Yeah.
We like a lot of the same foods. It's like those are kind of interchangeable things. Like when you get to the root of like, well, why are you like with this person? Like why are you willing to modify your life to a certain extent and like have this person be with you all the time? It's like not like quantum. It's like it's love, it's just like how do you
it just feels fucking weird. It's one of those things that it's pure. I hate to. This is gonna be the gayest thing I've ever said. It's purely spiritual.
Sure, I could see that.
Everything, like to want to share this with someone, to want to share food with someone, to want to share your apartment with someone.
Right.
Like it's just like it's not really like. Because like financially, who cares? Physically, you're like you can come over whenever you want, right? Like. You know what I mean? Like, all those things are just, like on the outside. You know what I mean? Like, what's the word?
Exterior?
Exterior, yes. They're like exterior kind of stuff. They're not like, but when you think about why you want to be with someone, it's all spiritual. It's like, because I feel better when I'm with them, because I am in a better mood when I'm with them,
Right.
because they make me feel like, it's just weird. It's weird. That is a weird thing.
Yeah.
And I like relationships, like, I don't know, they just teach you so much about yourself. Relationships are like a pure, they can be very reflective. They can show you the ugly in yourself.
Well, yeah, because you're with somebody who's basically, like, especially if you live with someone, they're like observing you all the time. So
Yeah.
you have to like almost be like willing to listen to them and like to a certain extent like heed what they're saying, because if you trust them, like I don't know if like Kate's ever been like, hey, like, I'm worried about you. You've seemed like you've been like this lately. You've been in like generally like a bad mood. Like, is something up? Like, usually very few people are like have that intuition to like say that about you. You know? So like you have to have that, but like
the trust
that it sounds paradoxical, but like the trust that they have your best interest when they're doing it, and the ability to actually hear them out when they're saying it.
But
which
you
is
see,
my problem.
I was gonna say, which is your problem. I was gonna say,
I'm not. Fuck off.
But which I was gonna say is
not that
is
bluntly.
personal. That's something that it has taught you about you.
Yes.
Because that's not hard for me. But you are very defensive and you have trust issues.
Yeah.
And on this podcast, you're gonna learn about yourself.
I feel like that's your wrestling saying. Like when you're in the locker room, and on this podcast, you're gonna learn about yourself.
I just keep saying it because it's such a stupid sentence. Like, it's so fucking dumb. Every
it's
time
like your
I
talk
hear it,
show. Yeah.
every time I hear it when we put the intro in, and I'm like, on this podcast, you're gonna learn about yourself. I'm like, shut the fuck up. But that's funny because I don't have that. Like, if Kate comes up to me, she's like, you're in a bad mood, I'm like, you're probably right. I don't have that problem with Kate.
I think that's a lesbian intuition thing. I feel like men aren't good with that. Like typically.
No, I don't think that's a lesbian thing. I mean, women do listen more than men.
Okay, sorry, a woman thing.
Yeah.
That's a better way to put it.
Yeah.
But I
Not
guess
everything
you'd
is
be
gay.
lesbian. Well, but you guys are gay and you're a couple. But yeah, it's a woman's thing.
Oh, okay. We're gay and we're a couple. Kirsten's just mansplaining to me my relationship.
I didn't.
I'm fucking with you. Like, he gets so defensive. All right, stay on fucking topic. So I can send you $5. Because you fucking need it.
I do need
Okay. But I was going to say, like, something it taught me was, like, forgiveness. I didn't realize how hard I was, how bad I was at forgiving. I thought that I was... See, because there's a difference, right? There's the forgiving that you let go. You really forgive, right? When you forgive, you're supposed to let it go. I don't do that. I forgive, but it's there. It's there. You know, I like build a block for everyone. And the more you do to me, I say, oh, yeah, you're forgiven. Oh, yeah, you're forgiven. And it gets bigger and bigger. And I'm like to the point where like I shut you out. Like I put like the last, you know what it's like? Like you see like when people build a brick wall and then you put like the last brick in it, you cement it.
Get done.
Yeah. That's what I do. But like in a relationship, you can't do that. Like if you really want it to work, like the thing is everybody's going to make mistakes. And of course there are mistakes you just don't forgive. I'm not talking about like mistakes like that. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I'm not even saying that I don't forgive like friends for stupid shit. Like I'm not saying that, but like, you know, there's like if it hurt me, it's gonna be hard for me to forgive you on it. And so like I've learned like in a relationship, you truly have to let it go. You have to throw that brick out the window. You cannot stack them and wait to explode or wait to like you have to forgive. You literally have to be like, all right, that's cool. Because like it's very hard. And but I mean, everybody has dated at a young age, but it's very hard for like Kate and I, because I'm in my 20s, she's in her 20s. Well, I'm in my 30s. What the fuck am I lying to now? My bones are like, no, you're not, bitch.
These tendons say otherwise.
Yeah. These joints.
Yeah.
They say, get me to be robotic.
Yeah, please be robotic.
Yeah. But, You know, like I blame you for going off the topic, but I do it too, and it gets me mad because we just keep adding it. We keep adding on to it, and then I'm like when we edit this and I watch this, I'm like, you both gotta stay on topic because it's both of us. We both do it.
I know.
But so and something too is because I'm in my 30s, she's in her 20s when we met. I was in my 20s. Like, you're still growing as a person, and she's still growing as a person. Like, I'm not saying she's not the best, but we're both not our best selves. You know what I mean? Like, we still don't have our careers. We're still like trying to figure shit out. Like, and so you've got to have like the forgiveness and the patience to let someone grow. And I really didn't think about that. I really didn't think about that. So, yeah.
So, do you think that when you're saying the blocks start up, do you think it starts with no wall and then they build up? Because when you were explaining that, I was like, I think I start with a full wall.
Well, when you
then over time, over a slow course of time, I'm like, I'll take one brick off. Fine, I'll hold your hand.
Well, I mean, yeah, you're weird with affection too.
Yeah.
There's something definitely weird in your head.
Yeah.
But I am too. Kate has broken all of that in me. I'm just broken. That's what it boils. No, but it's like, to me, I had to compromise too, right? To compromise. Like, I don't really care for affection. I'm like you. Like, you see when like Kate tries to hold my hand sometimes in front of you, I'd be like, stop it. And that's because like, I just don't like being soft around people.
Yeah.
And she's just like, why? And I'm like, because I'm not soft right now. Like, like, and not that I'm being it's just like, it's weird. Like, affection to me is like private.
Okay, I was just gonna ask you that, and not to get into like a sex talk, but I feel like I'm like very all or nothing. Like I don't want to be like, if I know it's corny, but like if I'm dating somebody, right?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, let's go to the deli and grab something. Like, I'm not gonna like hold your fucking hand. Like, you're a fucking individual. Like, you're a human. Like, we're together, but like, let's just go get the food and come back.
Yeah.
But like, if it's like date night, or like it's like a romantic evening, or like even after the deli and we're just like alone and like getting in the mood, like I'm not cold the way I am walking to the deli where I'm like, ew, I'm not like, yeah, let's have sex and just like don't touch me and like I'm rolling over. Like, I'm very affectionate, but like it's like all or nothing with me. I feel like, is it like that with you, kind of like where you're just like,
first of all, I have to be in the mood to be affectionate, like that and it doesn't even have to be like, because you said, with sex, it doesn't even mean to be that I'm like in the mood for sex. I just have to be in like the affection mood, in period.
Yes.
And like, and then it's also like, I like it to be private because it's like intimate, like all of it is intimate. You know what I mean? It's like, like I don't like to kiss in front of people. Like, I don't like that. Like,
Same.
I don't like that.
When I've heard people, like, I've been with friends and like they like, there would be two like guys kissing, they'd be like, ew, gross. I'm like, I'd think that if it was a fucking straight couple kissing. I'm like, do it somewhere else. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
I actually am like the opposite. I see two gay guys, I'm like, go for it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm like, good for you.
It's only because they're the underdog. That's why you feel like that.
Yeah. I love an underdog.
Yeah, exactly. So you're like, when you see gay people, you're like, that's right, you do it, bitch.
Yeah, suck each other's dicks too. I'm about it.
You're
bitch.
like, get them all mad.
Yeah, piss them all off.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys.
Yeah. But if you're straight, you're like, come on.
Yeah.
You have the right to do it. Get out of here.
Yeah. Liberate your people. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. It's like a weird. Are you affectionate with your family though?
I am in like a uniform kind of a way. Like, if I see my mom, like we hug and do like, we like touch cheeks. But like, there wasn't like, we're like Irish and like Italian, so like.
You're like Irish and like Italian, so you're not Irish and Italian. You're like Irish and like
I'm
Italian.
I'm like and like. My mom there was like a cutoff point. Like, growing up, it was like Tom Brady, like kiss on the lips. And I remember like when I was like 12 or 13, I was like, Mom, we're done with this. And I was like, we're going cheek now. They all did it.
Who's they all?
Like my aunts with like my like they all It's just like a little Irish, just like a how you doing, like a hug. Like, it's like the same thing as like Italian, but like the Italians do the cheeks. And I was like, Mom, I'm not
When you were like 6, Mom, no more tongue.
Mom, don't touch me.
No more tongue,
no more
Mom.
Tongue. Yeah, yeah.
That's it, all right?
Yeah.
And then it's 12, you're like, no more in the mouth.
Keep it
What
chill.
is fucking wrong with you?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why you have affectionate issues.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you were tonguing down your mother.
Yeah,
No,
I was
I'm playing. I'm
deep
playing.
kissing Carol. I love you, Mom.
Yeah. She is not gonna allow me to go to her house.
Yeah.
I'm done. I'm dead. I'm dead to Carol and Jude.
I'll pray after this. Just chill, Carol.
I'll pray to St. Anthony, Carol.
I'll make
to
up for it with
find.
a prayer. I'll make up for it with a prayer.
I'll pray to St. Anthony to find my morals.
Fine, I'll hook up with Dad too.
I'll find my morals.
Yeah. But wait, what were we talking about?
I don't know.
Oh,
Chris.
affection. Oh, because you were asking me about
Yeah.
affection, and then like
My
nothing
mom
with
is
my
not a-
dad. It's like a formula. Oh, not your mom, not either.
Yeah, I'm not affectionate in my family.
Yeah, I'm not either.
Yeah.
Like it was like just like something you had to. It was like a rule, but more for like my mom.
Yeah.
Like I do, like I guess like in like I'd like guy hug my dad, like especially if I don't
Guy
see him.
hug.
Yeah, you know
Guy-
when you do like the double pat where like they come in and they're like, "Good to see you, bud." Pat pat.
That's how Kate's dad gives hugs to
The double
everyone.
pat? Oh, to everyone?
To everyone. To everyone.
I get weird when a woman I don't know wants to like do the greeting hug, where it's like a friend of a friend, and I'm all like, "I'm not sexually attacking you." Like I get
I'm not
very
sexually
Yeah,
attacking
like
you.
I'm not okay. Like I don't even put like my body into
Yeah.
it. Like I like curl backwards because like I just don't. I'm like, I'm not being weird. Okay.
That's how I hug you, but for different reasons.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'll give you this hug so you stay alive.
Gross. Yeah. Sick.
But I will say you are very you are very loving though. You are a loving person.
Yeah. I'm like a dumb dog. Like I'm just like, I'm like, yeah, I'll do that.
That's
like,
an insult to a dumb dog.
Bam. That was a good one.
Yeah,
That
thank
was a
you.
good one.
Thank you. There's only a couple of times where you're like
It was just good joke struck, you know?
there have been times where you go, damn it. But you always tell me, you're like, that's a good one, that's a good one, that's a good one. Like that time you left on your birthday and
Good one.
we were working on this project. It was video games. Maybe we'll drop some as extras.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, well, maybe we'll drop some and let you guys see it. But we were like doing this like video game thing, where it was kind of like a video game podcast.
It was like
I don't
a
know.
pilot for a show. We were kind of like toying around with.
Yeah,
and, like,
it was cool.
Yeah.
It was fun.
It was fun, yeah.
But we did so much work and we were so exhausted. And your birthday was like tomorrow. It was like the next day.
Yeah.
And you were like, I don't know if we were like busting each other's balls. Like
I was saying something like stupid in some dumb voice.
Yes.
I don't remember what I said, but it was probably something.
it was your 30th birthday, right? Or your 31st birthday?
Yeah.
And you were also like stressed out about being 31. Like you were
Yeah.
just like in
Yeah.
your head and you're like leaving. You say some stupid
Yeah,
comment.
I was like, goodbye, ladies.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, or it was like
and
something
I was
annoying.
like, I hope you turn 33 tomorrow. And you were like,
the way you said it too, though, because I said whatever I said, it was like at you, and you go, "Yeah, I hope you turn 33 tomorrow." And it was also as I'm like, you're walking me out the door, like I'm leaving, like I have like my shit on,
Yeah.
so I'm like, and you're like, "Yeah, you're turning. I hope you turn 33. Goodbye."
yeah.
I was dying walking out. I think I texted you afterwards. I was like, "This is hilarious." Like I was like, I
heard you like laughing on the stairs, like that. And then you texted me. You were like, I can't believe you said that. You're like, that was actually a pretty good one.
Yeah.
That was actually a pretty good one.
Yeah, that was great.
Yeah. But you are a loving person, I would say. Like you are. Like every time we talk on the phone, you're like, all right, love you, bye. Like every time, like if I like tomorrow if you leave or whatever, you're like, we'll say like love you, bye. Like
Right.
we're like we get off the phone. Like even no, we don't text I love you.
No.
No. That's gay.
Unless there's like, yeah. I was gonna say unless there's gay stuff happening.
Yeah. Unless we're pretending to be gay.
Yeah.
Sometimes I pretend to be gay too. Because I'm gay, I can't pretend to be gay.
And just because I'm gay and I'm still gay doesn't mean I can't be gay.
Oh my God.
Wait, what were we talking about?
Oh, we were saying you're a loving person, but I regret it.
Yeah, we should. Yeah. I was gonna say we should get off that topic.
Yeah. But you are, like you say, you're not affectionate, but I know that there is some, like, I know that there is affection. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like I know you're not like a cold person.
Yeah, it's really just like a physical like thing, you know. But yeah, you're right. Like I do feel like I have like strong, like I care about like those people in my life that I like do really care about. But like, yeah, it's just like I'm not like.
Yeah, you love your family, and that's like a nice thing I can say about you. Yeah. People are like, man, Chris is such a dick. I'm like, but he loves his family. Yeah. Like, I can't believe Chris called me a cunt. Yeah. But he loves his family.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, you know what it is? I have like such low standards. Remember the Obama thing? Where I was like naming the reasons why I liked Obama, and I was like, he's never cheated on his wife.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you were like, he pays his taxes. Yeah, it was like basic shit. Just like anything a normal citizen should be doing.
But that's not always our presidency. But it was so low, and you were like, your standards are so low. And I feel like that's the same thing right now.
Right. Just for being like, he's good enough to sleep on my couch.
Yeah, he loves his family. Yeah. But you do, and I love my family too, but we both have, I have issues with my family.
I think we love our family to the point where it stresses us out.
Yeah.
Granted, we have very different situations going on with families, like if you crack the eggs open, but just like that feeling of just like, I love you so much and you drive me nuts. Like, it's like that sometimes, like I feel like.
I also feel like that with Kate.
5 years, baby.
All right. Do you have a would you rather?
Oh, did you come up with one? I thought of one earlier when we were doing the show,
God.
and then I was like,
"You're fucking useless."
And then
I had a good one the other episode.
Fuck, I'm trying to remember the one I thought of earlier. I didn't write it down because I was like, I assumed that you wrote one, just because I don't know. You're slick with it.
Oh my God. I was gonna say one that was just not okay. I was gonna say, would you rather make out with your mother for the first 6 years of your life, or tap kiss her your whole life? But we won't do that. No, we won't do that. We won't do that. We won't do that. We won't do that. We're gonna pray to Saint Anthony. Stop it. I don't know. I don't have a would you rather. Okay. Would you rather be in a relationship that's too affectionate, or in a relationship that's not affectionate at all? At all. Not just private, at all.
Just asexual. Like when you say affectionate, do you mean sex?
You do have sex. You do have sex in both. You do have sex in both, but it's just not affectionate at all. No affection. All right? 1, 2, 3. Too much affection. You're dead inside. Thank you for listening to Splittin' Hairs. I'm Ashlynn Salzano. This is my corpse friend.
I am Chris Metcalf.
He is a corpse. He's dead inside. Thank you for listening.